All right, what's going on? It's your boy Industrial Dave. So you click this video. How do you get into the union? Hey, it's right here. I'm gonna tell you straight up. First thing you gotta have a GED or a diploma. Bare minimum. It don't matter what high school you went to, whatever it is that you gotta have a GED or a high school diploma straight up. If you don't got it, they're not even gonna look at you. All right, I want you to have your ducks in a row. I got my list right here. Number 2, you gotta have an ID or a driver's license. All right. It doesn't matter what state it is. ID, driver's license. Number 2. Number 3, you gotta have a birth certificate and a social security number. Birth certificate, social security number. You gotta have it, all right? I'm breaking it down for you. Please have these things before you apply for your union. Now, you might say, okay, well, how do I even find a union? How do I, man, you just Google it. I'm serious. You literally Google it. Whatever part of the country that you're in, whatever city, it doesn't matter. You can literally go to Google Maps and type union hall, just like that. Now, depending on what type of union you're trying to get into, whether you're trying to get into the electrical workers, the iron workers, the pipe fitters union, the carpenters union, there's a bunch of them. And again, depending on what side of the country you're in and what city, you might get multiple unions, right? So you're gonna have to decide which way you wanna go, whether, again, you wanna choose off of that list, whether you wanna be a crane operator, you wanna be an iron worker, a pipe fitter, boilermaker, an electrician, a laborer. There's all sorts of unions that you can join, but you have to start by Googling it and then figuring out, what it is that you want to get into. All right. Now, here's a tricky one. When is the union hiring? This is very tricky. Now, it depends on, again, which union you're into or the one that you want to get into. It's a little tricky because usually the better the union is, the harder it is, right? So, for example, there's a union that I know of called Boilermakers. Depending on what part of the country you're in and where you're at, they might take applications on a Wednesday or a Thursday once a month between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. or between 11:30 a.m. and some sort, right? So they'll have time slots and they'll only have these time slots once a month. And of course, when they do that, they shorten out the pool, the lines are long. That's just how it is, because a lot of these jobs, depending on the city, the people in the city might know, so the demand might be extremely high and the competition is fierce too. A lot of people are not working right now, so you gotta play your cards ahead of time so you can figure out, okay, I know that this union, they only take in applications on the second Wednesday of every month, right? You just call and find out. Google the union, call them and find out and say, hey. Now that brings me to my next one right here. Boom. If you don't have any experience, call and say, hey, my name is Joe Blow. I would like to get into the union. What do I gotta do? I wanna get in the apprenticeship. Boom. That is your secret word. I want to get in the apprenticeship, all right? You say that, they know that you're serious and they will give you a shot. Not guaranteeing anything, right? Like I said, the competition is fierce right now. The word is getting out about the trades. So call your union hall and ask them, when are they accepting applications for the apprenticeship? Now next, you got misdemeanors. You a felon? It's okay. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't apply for these jobs if you're a felon. That's perfectly fine. The union hall doesn't have anything to do with your past crimes that you may have committed. It's usually the place that they have the work at. Now, a lot of these places that are having contract workers, again, with the union hall, they don't care. There's plenty of guys that have had felons and been in all sorts of trouble, felonies and all this stuff. They don't have any problems finding jobs at all. So don't let that hold you back. You can get out here, you can get right off of doing your bid and go straight to work. I've seen it, okay? If you're a felon, it's perfectly fine. Call your union hall and tell them that you're trying to apply for the apprenticeship. Now, I'll give you a little bonus. They still do the helmets to hard hats. Now, if you were in a prior military, please let the union hall know that. They do take a lot of priority to our guys, thank you very much, that serve this country. Let them know that and tell them like, hey, you want to participate in the helmets or hard hats, and they will get you squared away. It's not a guarantee, but let them know that you serve this country. And if you did, I appreciate you guys. Now, this one is a secret gem. I'm gonna give it to y'all. You can go to the union hall. Now, specifically, if you're going for a welding trade, now there's several union halls that offer welding trades. It's gonna be your Brotherhood of Boilermakers, your UA Association of Pipe Fitters, and your Iron Workers Union. Oh, and also the millwrights. The millwrights, I'm having a brain fart of what they're fully called, but the millwrights union, they do hire welders as well. So this is the secret sauce to it. If you have all sorts of type of money on your hand, or you got all types of time and you can just do whatever you want, you could literally go to the union hall with no experience. Example, you call up, say, hey, this is Joe Blow. I would like to get in the union hall. I want to check it out. Can I come down and practice? All right, cool. I'm telling you, you can go down there and learn how to weld for free, 99. Check out my other video on trade schools versus going straight to the union. I tell you everything about it. Now, you can call the union hall straight up. Like I said, if you got time, you can go down there and they will let you practice for free. They'll let you learn how to weld and they'll, show you everything. It's not gonna be a super one-on-one deal every day, but you're getting training for free. And by doing that, if they see you showing up, however, if they say, hey, you could come every Wednesday for 4 hours, or you could come Monday through Friday for 2 hours, or as long as you want. As long as you keep showing up over the, however long it takes. One thing about the union is that it's all face. It's all face recognition a lot of the times. And that's with anything in general. If you see somebody all the time, you're gonna remember that face, right? And so I've seen a lot of guys get in the union hall that way too, where they were coming to the union hall, whether they were sweeping up welding rods, cleaning up, or helping behind the desk or something like that. Get your mind out the gutter, guys. But this works. This is a secret that can help you. You will have that upper edge, and then one day they can even just tell you, even when they're not hiring, hey, you know what? Hey, bro, come meet me in my office. We're gonna sign you up. They do that. I've seen it, y'all. So it's all about face recognition. I hope that these little items that I'm giving you in these gems, I hope that you guys take this serious, man. Because look, America needs you. All these baby boomers, they're retiring. Who's gonna do these jobs? Everybody in Texas getting laid off. You know who's not getting laid off? I can tell you this right now. You go on YouTube and you show me a mass amount of videos of tradespeople getting laid off, all right? Take that to the bank and shove it up your pipe and smoke it, all right? Hey, the trades, we here to stay. We ain't going nowhere. I hope y'all got some info out of this video. It's your boy, Industrial Dave. I appreciate y'all. Have an industrious day.